Hello from the Bureau of Meteorology with a severe weather update on the developing low and cold front, which will impact southern Australia in different ways this week. We'll have gale force winds and large seas, also heavy rain and thunderstorms, which will lead to renewed river rises. Now, currently though, we have gale force wind warnings for the coastal waters extending from Perth all the way across to Adelaide. In the western districts of South Australia, we now have a severe weather warning for damaging winds. We have a flood watch for the Mount Lofty Ranges, Mid-North and Adelaide metro areas for the rainfall over between Wednesday and Friday, which is likely to cause very rapid rises of the rivers there with a very saturated catchments. And we still have 22 flood warnings current in the eastern states. Now the water there has slowly begun to recede, but with additional rainfall this week we do expect to see renewed and prolonged river rises. So we'll really start to see that low develop overnight tonight and into Wednesday with the strongest winds on the western side of the low. But we will also see gusty northerlies ahead of this frontal system. We may also see thunderstorms develop with lots of moisture streaming in ahead of this system. During Wednesday and overnight into Thursday, we'll see the low intensify further and we may see storm force winds impacting parts of the central coast of South Australia. Also likely to see large seas 8 to 10 metres through that region. Thursday will be quite a wet day for the eastern states as well ahead of this frontal system. It will move towards the east as the low contracts eastwards also, but we'll see more moisture wrapping in around the western side of the low during Friday. So looking at that rainfall now, with the thunderstorms expected in the eastern parts of South Australia during Wednesday and impacting the western parts of New South Wales and Victoria later on Wednesday, we could see up to 20 to 40 millimetres. Through Thursday, widespread rainfall 20 to 40 millimetres through the eastern states, but we could see some higher falls, particularly about the New South Wales ranges and northeast ranges of Victoria, and also some higher falls down in Tasmania as well. Now just where the heaviest rainfall is between Wednesday and Friday really will depend on where the low develops, but we're likely to see the moisture wrapping around the low on Friday, so bringing more rainfall to the eastern states. So widespread falls through those very saturated catchments. So this week we have lots of severe weather around impacting large parts of Australia. So make sure that you're staying up to date with all the latest forecasts and warnings on the Bureau's website and following us on Twitter and listening in for advice from emergency services on how to stay safe during this severe weather situation.